Hello, welcome to the European Open briefing for Monday, January the 16th. I'm Rafi Barajan, currency analyst at xm.com, and we're going to be looking at the latest developments in the currency markets today. So it's all about the dollar and the pound this morning as uncertainty surrounding Trump's presidency and of course Brexit is hurting both of those currencies. This is benefiting the yen and the gold as we have safe haven flows as a result of that uncertainty. Gold is currently trading around 7.5 week highs. So let's begin with the dollar yen pair. The dollar actually came under pressure on Friday after disappointing retail sales figures. We can see the dollar did initially rise after the retail sales figures, although it's since drifted lower. It's currently hovering around the 114 level. There's a lot of uncertainty about Trump's economic policies. Of course, Donald Trump is due to take office on Friday, where it's his inauguration day. There's a lot of doubts about what Trump's trade policies will be, particularly against China and Mexico. And of course, we still haven't heard any concrete details about whether or not we will see any fiscal stimulus in the United States. So we're likely to see further dollar volatility ahead of Donald Trump's inauguration day. The rest of the day is expected to be fairly quiet, however, today, despite the volatility this morning, the US markets are closed for Martin Luther King Day. Let's move on to the pound. We can see the pound opened sharply lower this morning. We can see that big gap there in the chart. It briefly fell below $1.20 to a 3 months low of 1.1979. The pound is currently trading just above that level. There were reports over the weekend in British newspapers that Theresa May's speech, she's of course due to give a speech tomorrow where she will provide some more clarity on the UK government's Brexit strategy, and there is a lot of speculation that May will hint at leaving the EU single market, as she will likely prioritize regaining full control of borders and UK laws. So that will be her main priority. So which means it's unlikely the EU will agree that the UK can keep access to the single market without having free movement of people. And of course, that would mean that if the UK was to lead a single market, it could significantly impact foreign direct investment in the UK, which would have knock-on effects on the pound. And all of this has given rise to the gold. We can see that gold has actually been rising for the past couple of weeks. It's currently trading near 2 months highs. Or actually, it's been rallying for the past 3 weeks, mainly as the dollar has been consolidating during that period. The Swiss franc has also gained a little bit. Last week it was up 1% against the US dollar, although this morning it's down a little bit. The pound is down 2% against the yen. Japanese currency is firm against most major currencies this morning as a result of that market nerves surrounding both Trump and Brexit. So these are today's main market moves. The only data we had this morning was Japanese machinery orders, which came in worse than expected. Machinery orders on a month-on-month basis were down 5.1% in November. Market expectations were for a drop of 1.7%, although on a year-on-year basis it was up 10.4%, which was stronger than estimates of 8.1%. But despite that disappointing month-on-month figure, the yen, of course, is up because of safe haven demand. As we mentioned, the US market is closed for Martin Luther King Day today, but we will see a speech by Mark Carney, the Bank of England governor. He is due to speak at the London School of Economics on policy issues affecting the Bank of England. So therefore, he could well comment on what's happening with the pound, and of course on Brexit. And apart from that, this week we've got several appearances by Fed Chair Janet Yellen. She's due to make a webcast tomorrow, and she will also make speeches on Wednesday and Thursday. So those, apart from, of course, the May's Brexit speech tomorrow and Trump's inauguration on Friday, Yellen's upcoming speeches are the other key events to watch for this week. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.